Welcome back to the Gweilo 60 channel. We're out on the streets of Nanning once again today, and this is part of my daily excursion when I go down to the Chaoyang area, and you'll see that it's sort of an interesting little journey. There's a lot of people. The first half of the trip is boring as hell, so I didn't video that. And I'm not sure whether the second half is going to be any less boring, but I thought you'd like to see. You know, it's getting close to Chinese New Year, so you see all of the red stuff coming out, and there's well, you'll see in a bit the shops and whatever. And you think it's scary and getting run over, but we go pretty slow, guys. You know what I mean? It's a little windy out. I don't know if that's going to screw up my audio or not. I'm not looking at those pretty girls. Well, maybe I was, but only because I'm making a video of it. Sometimes you just have to stop and wait because you don't want to get run over by a car or hit somebody else on a bike. That flower shop's been there since I started coming to China in 2003. Same people running it for the last 21 years. This is the real China. This is the old China. This is the China that's really quickly disappearing, guys and girls. A little congested, you know, but it is what it is. This is China. It gets loud, it gets congested. There's lots of people. Sometimes people like to blow their horns. It's just the way it is. This is sort of neat. They do a lot of tinsmithing here, stainless steel, making whatever, sinks and barbecues and hot water heaters and woks and whatever. You know what I mean? And this has been here since I can remember also. Some of these people just park wherever. It doesn't matter. This is China. See, there's no police going to come and give you a ticket for parking in the middle of the street. That's just the way it is, eh? Look at all of this stuff. All handmade, guys. Like, seriously. They get big sheets of stainless steel and tin and whatever, and they make this shit themselves. Sort of a cool little area. You see all of the decorations for Chinese New Year. I'm going to drive down this road after this truck gets out of the way. Maybe I could just go around him. And if I do, maybe he'll try to run over me. Oh, you see, congestion. One's going one way, the other one's coming the other way. Oh my God. And I'm driving with one hand and my mouth is flapping, and here we go. But you can see that this pops up every year. Wei Fong and I, a couple years ago, did a video about Chinese New Year, and we walked this street. I sort of miss those days. Well, I don't sort of miss them, I really do. But this happens every year in the same place. Probably the same people setting it up and selling the same things, and it's tradition, guys. If you can't pass on the right side, pass on the left side. Yeah. Maybe coming down this road was a mistake. We could be sitting here, the whole video could be sitting here watching this Nissan. Oh, somebody's got to back down. So the Wulin van is backing down. Well, it's about time somebody. See, and they just don't. And they just don't, eh? There we go. Sorry. I was in the way. It was my fault. Oh, duh. You got lots of room. Oh, we can get out of there. And we're freedom. Oh, don't want to run over the little guys. Or the ladies. Hello. People dressed in traditional garb, eh? Isn't that pretty? Has got a much better camera than I got, that's for damn sure. But you can see, this is what happens when you've got between 8 and 9 million people in a city the size of Nanning. It gets congested, especially where, you know, they got to go to shop. And this is probably one of the only areas in the entire city that sells this type of stuff. It pops up about, well, it popped up about 3 weeks ago, and it'll be here till the day after New Year's, and then it'll be gone. Until next year. No lack of people, that's for damn sure, eh? Walking, bikes, cars, taxis, it don't matter. So it's all fun and games until somebody gets run over. Unless it's Gweilo that gets run over, and then that's not good. See, these little roads shouldn't have cars and trucks on them. They should just get the little three-wheelers in here. Hey, talking traffic jam, you don't, or we finally call it a traffic peanut butter, but you don't see stuff like this in the Western world, do you? This would drive my dad nuts. He lived in Prince Albert. They got up to 40,000 people in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, and he said, "There's too many people here." He'd freak out living in a place like this. That's for damn sure. No lack of pretty girls, that's for damn sure. That's what Nanning is known for. Is the abundance of beautiful ladies. And what have I made it, like two city blocks? Hey, we're coming up on the center of the old downtown, the Chaoyang area. Just ahead of us here. They got the guy with the horn behind me. He's saying, "Hurry up, Gweilo. Quit being an asshole." Or there's just some people here that just love their horns, and they use it constantly. Maybe it's look at me type stuff, but I don't know. Maybe he should be wearing a pretty little dress and where people would be looking at him. Walk down the middle of the street, not a problem. There's no rules against that either. I make these videos, these types of videos, just so you can see what I see. Sugar cane being sold on the side of the road. Little kids, everybody's out. Well, you see, it warmed up today. It's like 22 degrees. It was down in the, 3 to 6 area there for over a week. It was colder than 10 bare, but now it's actually not so bad. So the people are out in force today. The first time in about a week and a half, actually. The people of Nanning like warm weather. They're used to it. And that was a delivery driver delivering food. Those guys are a menace on the street. They've got these souped up electric bikes that do probably 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour, and they're just downright dangerous. I wonder how many people get hurt because of those guys a day. And they're not just in Nanning, they're all over China. The government should regulate that. If there's any government people out there, regulate that. The three-wheelers, they sell everything from soup to nuts, guys, I'm telling you. And you're getting into the later part of the middle of the afternoon, so you can see all of the carts starting to come out, and they pick their spot and they'll be there till midnight selling their little wares. That's just the way it is. The cart economy has exploded here in mainland China, especially in cities like Nanning. They used to be actually illegal in Nanning here, but since the pandemic, the government's relaxed the rules because they figured that people have to have a way to make extra money, and that's a way to do it. They roll with the punches here rather than and that was a Uyghur that just went by. They sell raisins and grapes and stuff like that off the back of their three-wheelers. You see a lot of that here in Nanning. There's a big Muslim population in the city. They've even got, like, my favorite soup place downtown is a mosque, a restaurant, and a soup kitchen all in one. The rest of the area got torn down to build new stuff, not the mosque. So when the haters out there tell you that the Chinese government is persecuting the minorities, that's just a bunch of bullshit, and nobody believes that. No, I wasn't looking at that pretty girl. Well, okay, I was. She had a boyfriend. That's okay. I'm too old for that anyway. See what I mean about Nanning being a vibrant city with stuff going on all over the place? This people, is a Thursday afternoon at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon. So when you think that Nanning isn't a hustling and bustling city of 8 or 9 million people, that it's off the beaten path, that might have been 10 years ago. Not anymore. Since, as I said in previous videos, it went from just over 3 million people up to between 8 and 9 million people in the last 20 years. That's crazy. You know, it's got about 1/4 of the population of all of Canada in this one Tier 2 city. Ooh. And it goes on and on and on. I'm telling you, we could get runned over here. See, look at the stuff that they sell off the back of these three-wheelers. And some of them do them up. Like that one back there is pretty good, eh? Like he's got a flatbed on his three-wheeler, and it's he's selling his wares, and little kids on the street pushing, yeah. And just think, the e-bikes, hey? Think how much pollution these things take out of the air because they're not spouting fumes from a gas engine or a diesel engine. There's literally millions of these in the city, in every city across all of China. It's big business, these e-bikes. And yes, I'm still driving my old e-bike, and I guess having a big license plate on it hasn't brought me any problems yet, but I'm sure it will sooner or later. I'll get hauled off the road sooner or later, and I'll have to go buy a new one, but hopefully that's not today. Yeah, it's February the 1st. So this video will probably come out around the 6th or so of February, or maybe earlier, maybe later. I don't know. I place them as I place them. But tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we go and bury Wei Fang. Tough day. Tomorrow's going to be a tough day, but it's also going to be a good day because she'll be laid to rest, her final resting place, and then I can sort of put this part of my life behind me because I've done everything that I possibly could, and I guess that's all I can be expected to do. My world has changed big time. Just like China changes big time, my world changed big time too. This all used to be old apartment complexes through here. Now they've changed it into a new old area, and I've made videos here before. Actually, I got dressed up in old Chinese garb, a white dress, Wei Fang and I, and we did a video with a camera crew down here from Guangxi TV or Nanning TV, I can't remember, but there are some of these buildings in here that are original. but the storefront ones here, they're just made to look old. They're not really that old. Actually, they're only 4, maybe 5 years old. And you can tell, like they've got shops in here. They've got like KFCs in one of these, and you know, so it's it is China. Come on, you guys, let's go. I say, come on, Grandpa, but he's probably younger than me. Welcome to my world. Okay, we've driven down through probably the poorest downtown area in all of Nanning. Have you seen one drug addict? Have you seen one tent? Have you seen one homeless person? You know what I mean? Like, seriously. That's what makes this place so much different than the Western world. It doesn't have those destitute people. It makes it a safer place. That's why you got the women and the kids and stuff out on a Thursday afternoon downtown. Not a worry in the world. There's always an asshole trying to drive like an asshole, but it is what it is. The rules of the road don't apply as much here as they do in the Western world. But then again, they do have cameras everywhere, so that if you get caught, you pay a fine. So maybe that person back there will get caught on a camera, pay a fine, and they've got all of these little food places, and this is common all over the place. It's a little early yet, that's why you see some of them tarped up, but usually by say 5 o'clock in the afternoon, everything is open. It's a free-for-all, and then there's more people, and people are eating and spending their money, and the economy is thriving. And that, my friends, around the corner, and we'll be back going into the downtown Chaoyang area again. And this is the mosque I was telling you about. It's a big green building, and you can see on the top, it is a religious establishment. The bottom is a soup kitchen. The next floor is a restaurant, no pork, only beef and lamb, and then the top floor is a place of worship. So that's another video from Nanning City, Guangxi Autonomous Region, mainland China. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe, hit the bell, and until next time. I'd put a peace sign up that I've got one hand on a camera and one hand on the steering wheel or the handlebars. So until next time, peace out. Bye now. I love Nanning City. I really do. It's got so much potential, and the weather's so damn good. I think I'm gonna go grab a beer.